Hello, my name is Ken Dowd and I'm with the Massachusetts National Guard's Community Engagement Program. Today I'm here to talk about our Impaired Driving Prevention Program. This seminar typically consists of 5 separate lessons which we bring to the schools and students of the Commonwealth of Massachusetts at no charge as part of our community engagement and betterment programs. Today's lesson is the Summit Cup. The Summit Cup is designed to teach you the difference between a drink and a container of alcohol. By the end of this lesson, you will be able to define the standard size of a drink for beer, wine, and distilled spirits. Participants will have practiced how to accurately pour a standard size drink and will understand the importance of knowing what constitutes a drink and the potential consequences of overserving or being overserved. Most people don't understand what a single drink of alcohol is or what makes up a standard size drink. Just because an alcoholic beverage is served in a single container does not mean it's just one drink. When cocktails can contain multiple shots of different spirits or can be served in large glasses, people frequently cannot grasp the effect that the additional alcohol may have on their impairment level. Even though a person may have only had one drink, they could easily overlook the amount of alcohol in that one drink. Not understanding how many drinks are in a beer or are in a cocktail can easily lead to a much higher blood alcohol concentration than someone might intend. In order to appropriately demonstrate the differences between different spirits, containers, and cocktails, we have developed a standard drink unit, an SDU. This is a unit of measurement for determining the amount of alcohol one has consumed, regardless of the delivery method. Typical equivalents to one standard drink unit include 12 ounces of 5% alcohol by volume, beer, 6 ounces of white wine, or 5 ounces of red wine, or 1.5 ounces of 80 proof liquor. A standard drink unit is defined as 0.6 ounces of pure ethanol alcohol. So, we can take a look at any alcoholic beverage and determine how many SDUs it actually contains by figuring the number of ounces in the liquid times the percent of alcohol divided by 0.6. Let's go through some examples. Our specialized measurement cup can be used to determine the number of SDUs in a typical beer, wine, or distilled spirit. Here we've poured ourselves a beer, a stout. But how many drinks does this glass of beer actually contain? We can find out by pouring it into the specialized Summit cup. When we pour the beer inside, we can see that this glass actually contains over 1.5 drinks. Binge drinking is defined as consuming 4 or 5 alcoholic beverages in a period of 2 hours, depending on your gender and size. So if you drank 3 beers like this, you're already well into the realm of binge drinking. Let's try something else. Most people are familiar with a typical red keg cup or solo cup. Here we've filled this cup up with a keg or from the draft, and we think we're having one beer, one single drink of alcohol. But when we pour it into our Summit cup, we see pretty quickly that that's not the case. This one beer in one cup is actually almost 2 standard drink units. Let's pour ourselves a glass of wine. Simple enough. 1 glass containing 1 drink of wine. But when we transfer it into our Summit cup, we see that glass of red wine is actually 2 standard drink units. What if we start talking about liquor or distilled spirits? It is very easy to quickly turn one drink into binge drinking without realizing it. For example, if we just decide to have 1 cocktail, 1 drink on the rocks, that's still 1 glass, 1 drink in 1 cup. Now, if we transfer that 1 drink from 1 glass into our Summit cup, we'll actually see that was nearly 4 drinks in that 1 glass, in that 1 cup. 4 drinks all at once. For the typical adult, binge drinking is defined as 4 or 5 drinks in a matter of 2 hours. So if you finish this 1 cocktail, In less than 2 hours, you've already met the definition of binge drinking, let alone if you plan on having 2 or 3 drinks. A shot is typically 1¼ to 1½ ounces of pure distilled alcohol. However, not all shot glasses are created equal. Let's see. Here is our 1 shot in our 1 shot glass. But if we transfer it into our smaller Summit cup, we see very quickly that that is actually almost 2 drinks of alcohol. 2 shots like this in 2 hours and you're already binge drinking. Now, let's talk about mixed drinks or cocktails. This martini glass will typically hold about 10 ounces of liquid. So, if we pour our drink and fill up the glass, we still have 1 drink in 1 glass. But if we pour it into our Summit cup, we see that's nearly 3 drinks, 3 standard drink units in that 1 small glass. Let's talk about the consequences of binge drinking. By not understanding what you put into your own body, you can very easily hurt yourself or someone else. For a first-time offense in the Commonwealth of Massachusetts of OUI or DUI, the maximum penalty is up to 2½ years in a house of correction, a fine up to $5,000, and a 1-year loss of license. Not only that, it can very easily impact your ability to ever join the military or gain employment. So what did we learn today? We learned that not all drinks are created equal. We learned that responsible adults understand the substances that they put into their bodies and the effects those substances can have. And we learned that it's up to all of us to take care of ourselves and each other. The Massachusetts National Guard has been protecting and enhancing the lives of Bay Staters in the Commonwealth for nearly 400 years. We'll continue to do that around the world, locally or online, wherever and whenever we're needed. We look forward to a time very soon when we can bring this and programs like this to you and your school again. For now, stay home, stay healthy, and stay safe.